All right, everyone, welcome back. We are diving into some seriously wild stuff happening in the AI world, like hold on to your hats wild.
Yeah, it's been a crazy week.
So basically, out of nowhere, this Chinese startup company called DeepSeek, and I don't think anyone had really heard of them before.
Oh, really?
He just dropped this AI model. They call it R1. And it is going head to head with the giants, ChatGPT, all those big names. But here's the kicker. It's way cheaper.
Like way, way cheaper.
So obviously everyone's freaking out a little bit. Our mission, if you want to call it that, is to figure out what's actually going on. We read a bunch of articles, did some digging, talked to some people, and we'll get ready for some serious AI drama, folks.
Oh, yeah.
So first things first, what is this DeepSeek R1 and why is it such a big deal?
Okay, so R1, it's this new AI model, and on the surface, it seems pretty similar to what we've seen from ChatGPT. It can generate text, translate languages, write different kinds of creative content, answer your questions in an informative way, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the usual AI bag of tricks, right?
Right. But the difference is how they built it and how much it costs.
Got it. So spill the tea. What's the secret sauce? How is this tiny startup company outperforming these massive companies with billions of dollars?
Well, that is the question, isn't it? No one knows for sure, but there are some pretty strong theories. One idea is that they're using these completely new algorithms for training the AI, way more efficient than what everyone else is using.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and another theory is that they might be using entirely new hardware, specifically designed for AI, which could make a huge difference in both performance and cost.
Okay, so this isn't just about a cheaper product. It's potentially a whole new way of building AI.
Exactly.
And this is why everyone is losing their minds right now, especially the big players in the AI world.
Yeah, like Nvidia, for example.
Oh yeah, Nvidia, the chip maker.
Yeah.
So explain this to me. Nvidia's stock, it tanked right after this R1 thing went public.
Yeah, it was insane. They lost something like $600 billion in one day.
600 billion with a B. That's more money than some countries have.
Yeah, I mean, it was the biggest single day loss ever in stock market history.
There.
And that right there, that tells you just how much DeepSeek is shaking things up.
Yeah, so investors are clearly freaking out a little bit. They're like, oh my gosh, this little company's going to come in and steal all of Nvidia's business.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if DeepSeek can offer the same or even better performance at a much lower cost, who's going to keep buying those expensive Nvidia chips, right?
Right.
But, it's not necessarily all doom and gloom.
Okay, tell me something optimistic here.
Think about it.
Oh.
What if this actually makes AI more accessible to, everyone?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if it's cheaper to build and run these models, smaller companies, researchers, even individual developers, they can all start using AI in ways that we haven't even imagined yet.
It's suddenly AI isn't just for the big players anymore.
Exactly. It could really democratize the whole field. We might see an explosion of innovation with new applications and solutions popping up everywhere.
Okay, I like this optimistic take. This is good. But there's got to be a but here somewhere. It wouldn't be an episode of The Deep Dive without a little controversy, right?
Yeah, there is a but. OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, they're not too happy with DeepSeek right now.
Okay, what happened?
They're claiming DeepSeek might have stolen their technology. They're accusing them of using this technique called distillation.
Distillation.
Yeah. Basically, it's like training a smaller AI model to copy a bigger, more powerful one. Sort of like, if you had a super smart student teach all their notes to a not as smart student, and then that student suddenly aced the test.
Oh, so OpenAI is basically saying, hey, you can't just copy our homework.
Pretty much. If they can prove it, DeepSeek could be in some serious legal trouble.
Okay, so what happens next? What's the worst case scenario here for DeepSeek?
Well, the worst case is OpenAI wins the lawsuit, DeepSeek has to shut down R1, pay a ton of money in damages, all that fun stuff.
And what about the best case?
Best case, maybe they settle. OpenAI licenses the tech to DeepSeek. Or maybe DeepSeek proves they didn't actually steal anything.
Okay, so a lot of uncertainty right now.
Oh yeah, tons of uncertainty.
And speaking of uncertainty, let's talk about the investors. They must be having, a collective panic attack right now.
Oh, absolutely. They are trying to figure out who's going to win, who's going to lose in this whole new AI landscape. Should they be investing in these new disruptive companies like DeepSeek? Or should they stick with the established players like Nvidia, even though their stock just crashed?
Yeah, that's a tough call. What are people saying? Like, what should investors be watching for?
Well, it's all about how the big companies respond. Will Nvidia try to compete on price? Will they double down on making even more powerful chips? Or will they try to do like a legal takedown of DeepSeek? No one knows for sure. It's like the Wild West out there right now.
Okay, so lots of moving pieces, a lot of questions still unanswered. But what does all this mean for the average person? Why should they care about this whole DeepSeek drama?
Because this isn't just about tech companies and stock prices, This is about the future of AI. And AI is going to impact every single aspect of our lives. Like everything.
I mean, we're already seeing it, right?
Right. And DeepSeek is just accelerating things. If they succeed and if AI becomes cheaper and more accessible, it's going to change the way we work, the way we learn, the way we create, even the way we interact with each other.
And that is a powerful thing.
It is. And it's a little scary, too. We need to be thinking about the ethical implications, the potential downsides. What happens when anyone can create and use these incredibly powerful AI tools?
Yeah, that's a big question. And it's one we all need to be asking ourselves, right? And you're like, what kind of future do we want to create with AI? So that's something for you all to ponder. We'll be back next week with another deep dive into the world of AI. Until then, keep thinking, keep questioning, and most importantly, keep exploring the possibilities.
See you next week.
Bye, everyone.